Hermano, ¿traes el social?
Se me olvidó.
Está bien, hermano, está bien. Pero tráelo para mañana, ¿ok? Lo necesitamos para los cheques. All right, guys, let's get going. Come on.
Ahí te los voy a mandar, mira las lentejuelas, mira.
I think it was really telling. It was really natural. It was really raw. I think it was written quite well. Plot-wise, you knew exactly where it was going. The acting was really great, and it just came together to be a very well-rounded piece. And I think there's a lot more you can do with this narrative as well. So it was really interesting.
It had a very grounded and realistic construct around it, obviously around immigrants who are undocumented immigrants who've come over, and the sort of complexity and the backdrop of trying to exist in America. I think there's a lot of demagoguery around these type of people, and I think that the piece worked very well in sort of reflecting the layers of their existence and sort of the implications of why they are in that position, and sort of how stark the stakes are for those people. It's really a survival scenario at the highest level in a place in which you're unfamiliar, you do not speak the language, and I thought the piece had a really great sort of sense of compassion and heart for the overall idea, while also sort of maintaining a level of realism that made it easy to sort of be immersed in the overall story. So I thought that the acting was very well done. Obviously, everyone was incredibly authentic, which I think really helped contribute to the themes and the emotions of the piece, and the lead character as well. I thought he did a really great job of carrying the piece in terms of a layered emotional expression of this story, which is quite common.
And he's kind of caught between two worlds. It makes him a very dynamic character because he is literally between two worlds and trying to do what he can, but as a dad, he can't, because he knows he essentially is a stranger in a foreign land, and he's praying he doesn't get caught, while at the same time conflicted about what's happening with his family back home. So he's really in a hard place, which makes him a really compelling character. The score worked really well with this too, because it made the drama just amp up that much more.
It really shows us this struggle that some of us find ourselves in, and we find this character who is on this journey of doing better and being better, and kind of still failing at that. And how do we overcome, other than getting the support from our fellow mates in our community, whether they're in the workplace or not? We see them really try to get on this journey to be better for his family and the people that he loves. You see as he, has savings and is trying to save money, to then also want to save money for this beautiful bracelet, and kind of give this gift-giving exchange of love to show how he really feels for them. And this is really tested when he's kind of given this option for a new life, a new start, a new change of name. You see him scratch off names on and just at the back of an envelope, which I think is it's such a unique perspective that's being displayed here, and I think it's done really well. I think the way that this world is created and presented to us, it definitely gets us feeling and wanting to see more.
This had some stunning cinematography in it. I mean, really, really beautiful. They did a great job with their depth of field. It gets you really engaged and keeps your engagement there to find out what this story is about, how this story is unfolding. And they did a great job adding a little bit of a mystery into it and giving you those breadcrumbs as you were going along. Thank you for the subtitles, because this story was really, really heartfelt, and it kind of gives you a punch in the gut about the struggles of what's going on for someone who happens to not be born in this country. So it was beautifully told.
Showcase the trials and what it's like to be an immigrant, but not just an immigrant, specifically an illegal immigrant, just how hard it is to make a living in this country when you don't have your citizenship status. Many people who do live here, who don't have their visas, their green cards, they have families that they're trying to take care of. Main reason they're here is so that they can give their families a better opportunity. And because of how painfully slow immigration processes are, it makes it that those who can't afford to wait have to go through very desperate means, and it doesn't always end well. And the hard truth of it is, while you don't want to hear it, that's how the world works. That's what they have to deal with on a daily basis.
It's an intense portrayal of the crude reality of illegal migrants in the USA, the abuse, fraud, and harassments they are exposed to in pursuing a better life, the help and support they always find with empathetic people along their way, thankfully, and then what brings them here, their families, their motivations, all the obstacles, and what keeps them in good spirits. It is just a super hard work. The performances were great. The story is very realistic.